question for the men. Do you guys still want to get married? Like, is that still a thing? Or is it just pressured because of how society is? Or is it something that you guys generally want? I'm just curious on your opinion on it.
Do we want it? Yes. Do we think it's a good idea? Absolutely not. This is because with the way child support and alimony laws are written, whoever earns the most money has to pay their ex in the event of divorce. And men make up 70% of providers in relationships to this day. And it's not that women are incapable of providing, but they want to only do jobs that they thoroughly enjoy. They are not willing to do jobs they hate just because they pay a little bit more. But because men are expected to be the provider in relationships and in a family, men are willing to do those jobs even if they can't stand them. Men work significantly more overtime while women make up the majority of only part-time employees. This is why feminists are mistaken when they cite the fact that there are more women in the workforce than there are men, which also conveniently overlooks the fact that there are also more women overall than men. And truth be told, there is a very obvious solution to this problem. Get the state out of everybody's personal lives and love affairs. Get the state out of marriage, get the state out of divorce, get the state out of the family. Get rid of Title 4D of the United States Social Security Act, which incentivizes states to maximize the number of non-custodial parents paying into the system for their own profit. Of course, if you did all this, you would suddenly see a lot less women who want to get married compared to the number of men. And this is because they would no longer have the ability to use dating, marriage, and relationships as a means of getting ahead in life. And if they did financially benefit it, it's because they stayed loyal to their husband for better, for worse, to death to us part. If you choose to leave simply because you're bored, guess what? You don't get to keep the money or the same lifestyle you were living before, either. More importantly, it would put an end to the state practice of parental alienation. Capable and willing fathers should not have to fight to be a part of their child's life. And if child support was truly for the child, women who are capable of working and providing for themselves and the child would also be required to pay into the system. So in closing, yeah, men still want to get married, but until we change these laws, it is not a good idea. In fact, the only reason a man should get married today is if he gets someone pregnant. And this is only because it is a lot harder for an unmarried father to get custody of their child in the event of separation or divorce. So in closing, it doesn't really matter if we want it or not. We don't benefit from it, and therefore it's not going to be something we actively pursue until the laws change.